Okay, GOG. With my library. Where is own games? Yes. Okay. Oh, it was just okay. In GOG, I have Sim Earth, Sim Farm, and Sim Tower. Okay. I thought I had. I thought I had SimCity 2000 somewhere. Well, I know I have SimCity 2000 for Super Nintendo, but I swear I had it for the console. I mean PC. Duh, I'm stupid. Yeah. I I love the Sim games. I think spent more time on Sim Farm than I did on Sim City though. But oh, I did spend so much time on Sim City back in the day. Okay, and now I gotta get focused again. Oh, I don't remember when the last time I played any Sim games. But yeah, now I'm gonna be mad. I have to figure out where I have SimCity 2000 because I know I do. That's why I want to be able to get enough money to fix my old Windows XP PC so I can play all the older games that I used to like so much. But I need Windows XP to do them all right because they're older ones, and even with the trying to do compatibility mode and play the games in older ones, it still won't do it right. I need Windows XP. Okay, I'm ranting. I'm ranting. I need to calm down and go back to other stuff. But yeah, it's okay. I don't know. Yeah, it's not saying how he died. I have a guess. I am not sure though. It still makes me sad. Wasted potential makes me sad. People don't have to do stupid stuff. It makes me sad when they don't repent and make improvements with their life. It's sad to me. Cause just I mean I just think like the effort people put in to doing stupid things, they could put that effort into not doing stupid things. And I do not consider gaming stupid. I consider people who think gaming is stupid as stupid people. And now I'm lost myself on everything. Sports. Well, I suppose we should look at something sport related. Raise hell, praise Dale. Let's see. What's this about? Okay, Dead Horse. Ice Chest. Okay. What game? Okay, LSU. Was okay. What sport match is coming up? Alright. Or which one is it due? Okay, if I don't know much about sports, so this is over my head. I'm just gonna go over here and see what we have back on YouTube. I did start recording again, didn't I? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, see Mandler, there's nothing. I haven't watched Hoof GP in a while. I need to start watching it again. Mm. Yes, I ramble. Okay. Yes, yeah, that was. Yeah, I don't know if I want to watch the Ohio. I think this I will watch on my own time. Is there any? Okay, oh yeah, well, Otosi, what's Otosi got? Oh, there was, well, you can see the red line. I watched this earlier on my own, so it's about half an hour. Okay, yeah, the guy, his family moved to India from Norway, and then eventually when he was a teenager, just left him there. I understand. And that. Yeah, Atosi was interested because he's from Norway, so he was interested in this story about another Norwegian. And yeah, he did a FaceTime interview or whatever you call it and stuff with the guy. It was very interesting. He's doing better though. I mean, it is sad when his parents are just even now it's no. Let's try and be happy. Let's see what this. Well, that's true crime, but this is still. It's not a body cam. Let's learn.
With McCormick, every bite is one you'll love. McCormick, make your best.
The Democrats are trying to take over Texas because I am advancing transformative policies the Democrats are.
These are images I obtained from one of you guys of a YouTuber getting out of his trial, because this YouTuber just got sentenced after pepper spraying a random man who allegedly lost 80% of his vision. And this is all while the dude was claiming it was self-defense. And despite the surprisingly light sentence, the judge added one condition that could actually completely derail the entire way the dude makes content. So, if you guys don't remember, this guy is Richard Mazza. He's a YouTuber who runs the channel called Freedom of the Press, and it's built around something called First Amendment auditing. And
okay. Instant red flag there for me. The thing is, the people who call themselves First Amendment auditors, a lot of them, they're really just prank streamers clothing themselves, hiding behind the First Amendment is what it is. They're just. They are not good people using anything they can to defend as a defense against their actions. They don't care. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Oh, wrong button.
actual legal concept of First Amendment auditing is essentially filming in public spaces, usually aimed at government buildings, cops, or public officials. It's basically auditing the people who are in a position to restrict your rights if they overstep their authority. But what Mazza and his group do, or did, however, I mean, that's a little bit different, because instead of just pointing a camera only at anyone with actual power, they set up outside places like grocery stores, fast food restaurants, shopping centers, and film completely random people going about their day.
I literally don't have debt.
Yeah, see? Yeah, he's not doing it for First Amendment rights. Yes, I have a candy in my mouth. I hope. Is that Sweet who was doing the thing while I was doing candy in my mouth last night? I don't know. I do not even know right now. Let's keep going.
Perception. I'm disabled. So why are you filming a disabled cancer survivor?
Well, maybe I wish the cancer would have killed you. How about that?
Oh, that's what you're doing? Okay.
Make sure you're recording.
I'm gonna leave this right here.
That's all right.
It's kind of just like, hey, let's harass these people for content, and if they react, we pepper spray them. That's essentially the kind of content he made. It was so insufferable to watch.
Is this for like an advertisement?
No, it is not.
Am I going to be in something or?
What would you like to be in?
Oh, nothing. Nothing, that's why.
Oh, you might.
For what reason? That's just out of curiosity.
Because of your curiosity. I'm working on a new story out here, and I didn't want to be interrupted, but you felt like interrupting me, so now you're going to be the star of the show.
No, I was just saying because you were
Recording?
image of my car.
Oh, which car was yours?
Because from all the content I watched, it seemed like his goal was to get someone so uncomfortable that they just reacted, because those reactions are what get the views for him.
What are you doing? No, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Is there a reason? Oh, you're weird. You're weird.
So back in March, that formula ended up with Mazda following a guy named Paul Rubino, a maintenance worker, to his car outside of a Mountain View Costco. Mazda stuck his camera through Rubino's open window, and Rubino pushed it away, and Mazda responded by pepper spray.
Okay, see, yeah, and that's it. No. Legally filming someone outside in public, that's a thing. Or like in the store, there are people there seeing what you do. It's not, and the store is recording to security cameras. So yeah, the expectation of privacy is not an automatic thing. But once they are in their own vehicle, it isn't the same as if they are in their own home and you are trespassing. You can't stick things in someone else's car without permission. That's a no-no. That's trouble.
Him right in the face. Talk about a disgusting overreaction. Like, he's the one who's following the guy out and putting the guy under pressure, but when he pushes away the camera, he decides to pepper spray him. And it gets worse because unfortunately, Rubino ended up in medical trouble over this, and he described something close to total vision loss for over a week after this happened, and lingering issues even way after that. And Mazda was then arrested and charged with 2 felonies. Rubino's attorney also filed a civil lawsuit not only just against Mazda, but against 3 other creators who'd also been touring California together with Mazda doing the same type of content. And that group included Richard Troyan, a Canadian creator behind the channel called True North Transparency, along with a father-son duo, Conrad and Nick Rankin, who run Impact Media. All 4 of them had reportedly been moving around the Bay Area together in the days leading up to the Costco incident, stopping at multiple stores and public spots along the way to, I guess, do their thing, so to speak. I mean, they're just farming content, and they're just farming people in public for that content. So it's just so disrespectful. Society would be so much better without people doing this stuff for content. And that's where things stood last time I covered this story. But on May 19, 2026, Mazda pled no contest to a single misdemeanor charge of battery after prosecutors agreed to drop the felony tear gas charge entirely. I have no idea why they decided to drop that charge, because the dude was so out of line with the way he pursued the guy across the parking lot and stuck a camera into his car. When the camera was pushed away, he then sprayed him down with pepper spray. I mean, that is just so far out of line. But I guess they dropped it. And that's just a huge reduction from the original case, because he was facing 2 felony counts: aggravated assault with a lethal, deadly weapon, and unlawful use of tear gas, which together carried a potential sentence of up to 7 years in California state prison. So for anyone unfamiliar, a no contest plea basically means the guy isn't admitting to guilt outright, but he also is not fighting the charge. So for sentencing purposes, court treats it more or less the same as a guilty plea, but it does carry one advantage down the line, which we'll get into later on in this video. And while this outcome was way lighter than anyone really expected, it does get a little bit interesting, because first of all, he didn't get any additional jail time. He was accredited for the 6 days he'd already spent locked up after his arrest, and that was basically it as far as incarceration goes. And on paper, that might sound like he basically walked, but I guess the rest of the sentence tells kind of a different story, because he's now on a 1-year court probation, meaning he's not.
I haven't had a lot of real friends in my life.
Can we
not under any formal supervision, but he has to stay out of trouble and consent to being searched by police without needing probable cause for that whole year. And he also has to pay $165 to the state's victim restitution fund, and of course he might actually owe Rubino a separate restitution once that amount gets sorted out. But there are 2 conditions that actually matter here, because now he's permanently banned from possessing pepper spray anywhere in California, and he can't legally own a firearm for the next 10 years. So that absolutely saves every Californian from being harassed with this this dude with pepper spray for at least 1 year. But according to the prosecutor handling this case, most people in a similar spot might have even gotten a lighter deal. But the fact that this whole thing seemed to be, I guess, out generating a reaction for social media, that made him push for an actual conviction. And he did so specifically so the firearm ban could kick in. And he also brought up the possibility that Mazza could actually end up in a real self-defense situation someday and reach for an even more dangerous weapon the same way he reached for pepper spray this time, which is apparently the exact scenario prosecutors wanted to close off. And obviously the reason this matters beyond the obvious that the entire, I guess, frauditor business model, which is essentially the type of First Amendment auditors these guys seem to be, their model really depends on provoking someone enough that they react and then having a can of pepper spray ready to, you know, blast them if they finally do react, and then they get the content they want to get. So essentially, if you take away the pepper spray, that playbook essentially stops working. And then on top of that, he can't have a firearm. So that leaves him with not too many tools in his arsenal to actually defend himself. So maybe, just maybe, he'll stop making content like this. Because at the end of the day, is it so much to ask for the right for every person to be able to leave the house and hang out in public spaces without being harassed by some sort of IRL streamer or YouTube prankster or some First Amendment frauditor for content online? We should be able to be in public spaces without being milked and farmed for content. This is just so bad. And I feel like nobody wants to live in a society like that. So at the end of the day, I'm happy they're doing something to him, even though this is the lightest of light sentence you could possibly have gotten. But I mean, the dude, he can still go out and film people. That part's still legal, but I guess the part of the formula that actually generated the viral moments and the ad revenue is now off the table for him. But whether that actually changes his behavior going forward or just pushes him towards some other version of this content, I don't know. I guess we'll see in the future. But apparently not too much has changed currently, because even though he hasn't posted on YouTube in a few months, he is still very much active on other social media where he's seemingly being very annoying in public. And it's also worth pointing out that one of you guys, one of the viewers of this channel, actually went out of their way to check out this court case in person. So massive shout out to Kamikani49 for actually taking the time to go out to this trial and be the boots on the ground for us. But remember, the criminal case isn't the whole picture here. And the civil case is what Mazza should probably be way more worried about, because this could end up costing him a whole lot more money. So the first one is Paul Rubino's case, the guy he pepper sprayed. So Rubino's attorney, Andrew Waters, is also pursuing a federal civil lawsuit against Mazza and 3 other creators who was with him that week. And they're seeking $3 million in damages under civil RICO, the same legal framework typically used to go after organized crime. And that case has kept moving on since we last covered it. And an amendment complaint was filed back in May. And as of the most recent court filings, an initial case management conference has been pushed all the way back to late October. So nothing's really been decided yet. It's just kind of grinding its way through the calendar like federal cases normally do. And here's where the no contest plea actually matters from the other case, because Mazza didn't plead guilty outright. His plea technically can't be used directly against him to prove liability, at least not under California law or federal evidence rules. So Waters has said that he still intends to try to get a conviction in front of a jury anyway, as he's also gone on record calling the criminal sentence a pretty light outcome given what he describes a broader pattern of, you know, behavior from the group, adding that neither he nor his client were given a heads up before the plea deal was finished. And then there's Troyan, because Mazza wasn't the only Richard in this group. You have Richard Troyan, the Canadian content creator behind the True North conspiracy. He was traveling with Mazza's crew that same week. And the day after the Costco incident, while Mazza was literally still sitting in jail, Troyan was filmed pepper spraying a completely different man outside of Ace Hardware in Menlo Park. What is wrong with these people? Why do they do this? Like, imagine being so pathetic in life that you have to run around and harass innocent bystanders in public and get them to finally react. And when they do react, you pepper spray them down for your own content. I mean, this is just a next level of being pathetic. So now Troyan is also facing 2 felony charges of his own. And what's interesting though is how prosecutors reportedly understood what happened. So they looked at what the alleged victim actually said in the moment, something along the lines of threatening to retaliate if Troyan sprayed him, and concluded that a conditional threat like that didn't justify Troyan spraying him first. Basically, and thankfully, they reasoned that saying if you spray me, I'll punch you isn't the same thing as saying I'm going to punch you. And they're actually moving towards something in a way that could be justified as a claim for self-defense for the person who punched him. And a judge has also since signed off on an arrest warrant for Troyan. But the problem is that Troyan lives in Ontario, Canada, and actually enforcing that warrant, that's gonna be a whole lot messier than just arresting someone who's already local. I mean, at the end of the day, these guys are just cowards and parasites to our communities. But as I mentioned in my last video about these guys, Andrew Waters also filed a separate personal lawsuit of his own, specifically against Troyan. And that case actually hit a wall early on, because back in April, the court denied Waters' request for an emergency restraining order against Troyan, ruling that he hadn't shown any immediate danger warranting such an urgent order. In quote, it says, plaintiff has not demonstrated the likelihood nor imminency of an irreparable harm that will result if an injunction is not issued. Plaintiff has not provided any reason for why there is an imminent risk of defendant who lives in Canada contacting or coming near plaintiff again for the foregoing reasons. Plaintiff's ex parte motion for a TRO is denied. So losing that specific fight didn't really kill the underlying lawsuit. The case is still active and now is headed towards its own case management conference. And that is currently scheduled for September 1st. So since all of this went public, there's been a decent amount of chatter online about this case, most of it focused on one specific detail. Since his arrest, roughly half of the 246 Mazda videos on YouTube have quietly disappeared from his channel. So here you have from my video, you can see there's 246 videos, and here's from now. Where'd they go? And a fair number of people have pointed out that scrubbing that much of your own content right after getting arrested, that's not really a move that you would expect from someone who genuinely believes that everything they did was good and clear. So I don't know. Who knows? The dude might be on some borrowed time when it comes to that civil lawsuit. I think odds are he might end up owing this guy quite a bit of money. But regardless, Maz is out. He's out on probation, and he can't use pepper spray, and he's banned from owning a firearm for a decade. Troyan is still facing felony charges with an active warrant out for his arrest, but he's in Canada. And extradition on that case, yeah, that one's gonna be a little harder to get. So I mean, yeah, both federal lawsuits are still very much alive though, and Rubino's $3 million RICO case against all four creators is now heading towards an October court date. And Waters' separate personal case against Troyan survived its early setback and is set for its own hearing in September. So that is why you don't go out in public and harass innocent strangers for your own content, because clearly, number one, it's not worth it. Number two, everyone just hates this kind of behavior. Society is way better without this sort of behavior. But whatever happens, I'll definitely make an update video in the future. So if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, drop a like if you enjoyed this video. Hopefully, I will not be sick soon. I have been sick for like a week. My throat is just getting worse and worse. Chat, we're cooked. I've been on antibiotics for 5 days, but we're still daily uploading, baby. So thank you guys so much for the support, and hopefully I'll be feeling better soon. But other than that, I'll see you guys next video. Peace.
Okay.
Granger makes it easy to find
Well,
and
I
order
do
the
want to
products
say
your
that
team depends on around the clock.
if he's deleting his videos, I'm wondering if it's because, well, I just think of like divorce cases where one spouse tries to hide assets. Is this going to be a thing where the guy is trying to get rid of his videos to show he's poor and doesn't make that much money from YouTube? If so, that's kind of a stupid... yeah, because then he actually isn't making that much money. And I'm not sure... I don't know what courts think of with stuff like that, but I don't think it would end well. I really don't. Yeah, that's just a stupid move by someone who apparently did not know how to do things, but be stupid. And that kind of did, go into what? The online content creation stuff. So that's it. Okay, well, I don't care about Andrew Tate. But this is him reacting. This is not the original body cam, but I want to look at that. 15 pit maneuvers. How in the world do you do 15 pit maneuvers and the car is still in one piece? Like, I need to find this out. This is something... Wait, I don't know if it's long enough to end with. We'll see. We just go 15. Oh, what? On my finger. I wasn't even paying attention where my fingers were. Not pugs. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, there. It was 4 days ago. Oh my goodness. 13 minutes. Okay, it won't be the last one, but we'll look. I want to, the physics. I want to know what the mechanics of this. I want to know. This is educational. Okay. Okay, attempts.
In pursuit, proceeding towards the dead end auto Allsburg.
Tony, can you notify us about the 626 location?
Let me see your hand! Let me see your hand! Turning around back on auto Allsburg, approaching you, Hunter.
Trash cans are the same everywhere. Okay.
Unsuccessful hit.
Kind of tough on a. Whatever this is, it looks nice and pretty. Very green. But if it's in the south, it's gonna be so humid there, it's gonna be disgusting.
You, Hunter, approaching the state line.
Oh.
Notify Montgomery County, we will have charges. White female driving.
Oh, crap. Okay, okay. I don't. Yeah, Yeah, Tate has to spend the rest of his life as a has-been behind bars. I'm okay with that. I don't. Nothing important to me. Again, yeah, like I said, he had an audience. He could have influenced people in a positive way. Did not do that. Oh well. Oh yeah, but oh, and I want to look to see where was this taking place? Let's see more. Okay, it's not saying. Which is, but yeah, I'm thinking this is somewhere in the south. Let me see the signs. It feels like the south to me. Nice, quiet little town.
On Allen Road.
Except for this.
Approaching Brewston. Our current speed is 50
I'm
miles
not
an
even
hour.
a driver, and I'm mad at her for giving women drivers a bad name.
What's your traffic and your speed?
30 miles an hour, Brewston Road. Brewston Drive eastbound. No vehicle traffic.
Oh, there's a red trash can. Are the red trash cans recycling? That's new. Oh, is it trash day? Oh, nice. Yeah.
We are.
Did you guys see that? Did you see that? Hey, Grumpy. Did you see that stinky? Let's see. I gotta go back. Where is the? Is it gonna show? Yeah. Ugh, crap. It was. Gotta get to the right spot. Ugh, I hate. I'm trying to get it. There. I have never seen a pink garbage truck, to my knowledge. Yeah, they're funny. They are are funny. So that's where all the crumble cookies went after the first video tonight was a body cam of an armed robbery suspect for crumble cookies. Someone actually robbed a crumble cookie at gunpoint, apparently. Like, why? And they didn't even find a pink crumble box on him. So we don't know if he even bothered stealing cookies, which was just stupid. But back to this one.
We are continuing on Burston Drive, passing Melissa Lane. Our current speed is 50 miles an hour. No vehicle.
Yeah, and nothing to do with the video, but okay, the other streets looked nice and pretty and quiet country kind of area. This, all these like townhouse, suburb things right next to each other with no real individual space to themselves. Just this looks creepy to me. This is the kind of thing I find creepy. I'm a country person. I like my space.
Apache Way, passing Brewster. We are now headed eastbound. Our current speed is 37 miles an hour. No vehicle traffic. Reason for stop was illegal parking and failure to signal.
The driver, currently an unidentified female, was parked on the wrong side of the road right in front of a known drug house, which is what initially
Oh, he's in trouble. Yeah. She ain't thinking. She ain't thinking properly right now. Guarantee it. I don't know what I guarantee it with, but I'll guarantee it with a piece of candy I eat right now. Oh, this was in June. Oh.
prompted the traffic stop. What the officer doesn't know, however, is the vehicle also doesn't belong to her.
Oh, the plot thickens.
12 Oaks Drive. Now, around the 1500 block, our current speed is still 47 miles per hour with
Naughty cop sleeping in cop alert. We got someone who needs to be, well, once when was this released? Oh, August 10th. So, yeah, well, this guy's probably been made fun of by his, co-workers already.
Lane, our current speed is 15 miles per hour with no vehicle traffic. She's intentionally trying to stop me from conducting a pit maneuver.
I am glad they're not speeding. I'm very glad. They're most likely, they're probably gonna be kids here. I don't want that.
Yeah, 10-4. We're headed back onto 12 Oaks Boulevard from Apache. Our current speed is 20 miles per hour with no vehicle traffic.
Okay, the way he said we have no vehicle traffic, that's the way he said that reminds me of how pilots say on flights, like, what their weather conditions are and stuff. Totally the same cadence and speech patterns.
Approaching over there now.
7 so far, okay. I don't think
12 Oaks, passing Bonnie Blue. We are northbound towards Town. Our current speed is 56 miles per hour.
Picking up some, okay.
be
hills up ahead.
Stand by on your direction.
I prefer that. I like having mountains around me. I don't like flatlands.
We'll be on Tiny Town Road, southeast. I'm approaching back to the road. Come on, dude, move!
Yes, sir, 61 back on road.
It was 8, 9.
10-4, another unsuccessful hit.
10-4, passing one more DC.
Tiny Town approaching Allen Road. Current speed of 60 miles per hour. Moderate vehicle traffic.
Are you eastbound or westbound? Towards Fort Campbell or towards Clarksville?
Westbound towards Campbell.
London. Oh, 12. But it says 15 total, so.
Successful pit. 1,000 Tiny Town. Backing up.
Oh, yeah, some damage. Are they still going? Gotta give them credit for that. Ring around the rosy. And there's a Dollar General, of course. $15, $14. Oh, careful.
Lose your hands! Hands up! Hands up!
We gotta do one.
Secondary successful pit. She's at 5 miles an hour. We're continuing back towards Fort Campbell.
That poor car. It ain't even hurt. See?
Okay, we'll close this one.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands now! Open the car! Come out now! Come out! Come out!
Yeah,
Oh, God.
I'm good, thank you. County, I have one in custody. Stand up. Stupid. My car.
I just lost my...
Shut up.
Okay.
I don't want to...
Okay. I lost...
Shut up. Sit in my car.
Okay.
So what county did... I wasn't paying attention to what county.
County, the car is clear. I'm 10-4. Are you f***ing kidding me?
Sir?
You know how stupid that was? How f***ing dare you? What the f*** were you thinking?
When did Greta Thunberg become a cop? Just out of curiosity.
I wasn't, sir.
Everybody else in the car? No, it's clear. It's clear. Have they hit anyone else? No, that's it. We're good. You have the right to remain silent. You understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Why do you run?
I was scared.
Scared of what?
I don't know, sir.
Do you have drugs in the car or something?
No.
Then why are you running? There's a reason you're running.
I just didn't want to go to jail, sir.
You have warrants?
No.
Why would you go to jail for a turn signal violation and for illegally parking? Like, what? Make that make sense to me where I f***ed up my car, I f***ed up this car, why I'm chasing you, the entire f***ing public? Why the f*** am I doing that? So you better come up with a better reason. And I was scared for a turn signal violation for illegally parking. I'll let you think about it.
Why the hell was she running?
I got scared for illegally parking and a turn signal violation.
You're joking.
Nope. Now she was in front of a known dope house. Is there dope in the car? This is your time telling.
Yeah, there is.
How much?
Not very much at all.
A little bit of meth or something?
A little bit of meth
Okay,
and
where-
a little bit of heroin.
Is that why you ran?
Yes.
See? Makes more sense. I don't know who you are as a person today. It's not great. That changes lives. It does like this. You know what it probably would have been if you would have stopped and you had dope on you? Probably been a possession charge and you'd probably be out tomorrow. This is a 2-year minimum in Kentucky.
I dropped my flip-flop and my phone. I'm more worried about my phone.
Good. It's unnecessary, right?
I wasn't thinking at all, sir.
You take. We'll get you flip-flop in your phone.
Thank you.
Are you on time, sir?
Where's the dope outside on Terra Car Park?
It's in the front in my purse. It's like a little pink pouch.
Whose car is this?
It's my boss's.
Your boss's, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing she doesn't have a job now. Yeah. You don't. That is, why? Yeah. Where was she working? What kind of job did she have, by the way? Because you want to do this stuff? Why are you doing it in your boss's car? Oh my. Oh. Oh, this is beyond cringe. I'm having a moment. It's almost done, isn't it? Okay, yeah, 3 minutes left. Okay. I need more candy.
From home updates to major repairs, Bauer, heavy duty guaranteed.
We're going on a spa weekend, bitches! Hanging out with your friends is a...
So do I get your side of the story straight? Essentially, you got scared. That location where you're at, that's a dope house. I'm not stupid.
No, not anymore. No. It used to be, and I agree with you, but it's not anymore. They got rid of all the people that was living there. My boss did, because it's her house. She kicked all them people out, and now it's a handicapped lady and her son and husband that live there. I had picked the son up from school, and I was dropping him off from school, and I picked up the internet box because I had to bring it back to my boss. So it's not a dope house anymore.
So they got rid of it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to start writing my warrants. So you're in Tennessee now, so it makes it a lot more difficult. So I'm going to start doing my paperwork and everything.
Okay, her boss's house used to be a dope house. Okay, was it a dope house the whole time her boss owned it? I have questions. We'll just have to keep waiting and see.
If you would have pulled over, even if you would have stopped right after you made that stupid decision.
I know, and I was going to.
Silly, not silly mistake, stupid mistake. I don't usually say that often, but this was not needed at all.
I do apologize.
Yes, ma'am.
My boss friend, she was borrowing it, so she has a bunch of groceries and Wi-Fi box in there that we needed. Sorry, I'm shaking because that is horrible. We just had it fixed.
I think they're towing it. Yeah. So
can I get this stuff out of there?
I'll ask the deputy that was involved in it if he wants anything removed from it. This lady over here said that I guess that she was just borrowing this vehicle.
That's what I heard.
And there's groceries in here.
There
so
are.
I want to know if she can get them out. I told her I would ask you, but I wasn't going to remove anything until I did.
No, I appreciate you, brother. I'm good with it.
Have you made sure there's nothing else in there?
Yeah, I searched. I got the dope and everything out. So appreciate you.
He said he's cool with that, so if you want to...
Okay, pull up, or...
Yeah, you can pull your car over here in the middle.
Is there a way you'd be able to help, or... Because it's a lot.
Just try to make as many trips as you can. Just be careful with the traffic. Just grab the groceries. He said he was good with it, so...
According to court records, this suspect, whose name isn't identified for privacy, was charged with improper parking violation, improper signal, operating a vehicle on a suspended or revoked license, felony first-degree wanton endangerment, felony first-degree fleeing or evading police, felony first-degree criminal mischief, possession of drug paraphernalia, her first offense of felony manufacturing methamphetamine, and felony first-degree possession of fentanyl. She is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
What you just saw is rare. In the body cam footage you watch, one officer attempt 15 pit maneuvers during a single pursuit. Now, according to a survey of about 10,000 pursuits, pit maneuvers were used just 1,018 times. Do the math, and that works out to roughly 9.8% of pursuits. In my entire career, I never performed a pit maneuver. Most officers in America never will. Many agencies don't certify the officers to perform them, and some agencies don't allow them at all, which makes footage like this even more unusual. Being trained and certified to perform pit maneuvers takes a tremendous amount of vehicle control. An officer has to match a suspect's speed, get into the right position, make control contact, and still recover their own patrol car car afterward. That's just the physical part of it. Knowing when not to attempt a pit can be just as important as knowing how to perform one. Most properly executed pit maneuvers result in relatively minor damage to the patrol car. But when you're dealing with a suspect like the one in this body cam, that isn't always how it ends. Potentially thousands of dollars in damage, all because she chose to multiply her felonies instead of facing the consequences of a simple traffic stop.
Out-of-state license fees, gas money, a place to stay. I've spent too much money.
Okay. And if it's only 2 months old, they probably don't have much investigating information about it. But I want to know what they really find out about that woman and her boss. It does seem interesting to not. I don't know why they couldn't release her name. I'd assume it should be public unless she's going to be informant and go witness protection or something. I don't know. This is interesting. I would probably want to look on this in a couple months, but I will probably forget. So oh well. I am curious now. I have lots of questions. We gotta find a closing video. We got 10 minutes. Let's see what Hero Hey. How one man destroyed an entire mall. Okay, never mind. I know, yeah, there wasn't much. I know this would be the third body cam, but I mean, yeah, true crime. I want to see. I didn't know malls were still a thing. I'm curious about this one, and it fits in the time frame, so we'll do it.
In December 2024 in South Burlington, Vermont, officers were dispatched to the University Mall as reports came in of a holiday arson attack. When police and firefighters arrived, they heard noises coming from inside.
Arson? Oh, screw you, dude. Screw you.
One of the stores.
I'm not a fan of arson. Blood? What?
That window stopped there. I'm hearing some banging inside.
Oh. Okay, alright. Hearing banging inside Hot Topic. Many things come to mind, none of which I will repeat here. And there's Victoria's Secret. Look at that vending machine just flashing GameStop. Same day yeah, blood like breaking stuff.
Police department! Police!
South Florida Police, make yourself known.
You want to keep eyes that way? Yeah.
Police department! Hey! Come out! Show us your hands!
South Florida Police, make yourself known. Come out with your hands up. Come out with your hands up.
Creepy zombie movie. Yeah, well, it's Hot Topic. Okay. Oh.
There's DNA.
What do I do
There's
now?
heavy-duty DNA.
Police! Police! Hey! Show us your hands right now! Show us your hands. Come to me. Yeah. Come to me. William, come towards us. Who's
William's name?
Good. 6
They call him William? They know his name already? Or is it...
Yep, get out of the office.
Will, hands on top. Get up.
Will, get up. We need you to come out right now. We're gonna
So it sounds like he's on
Will,
something.
get up. Get up.
Yes, you can, Bill. Let's go. We need you to get out of there.
Will, get up. I'm sorry. Let's go.
Let's go. We're gonna need you some help. Let's go. Okay, good.
We need to get those hands clean for you.
Yeah,
I can't hurt no one, you know? Okay, hands on top of your head. Yeah, sure.
What if I'm crossfire?
Hands on top of your head. Put that down.
Put that down. Nothing in your hands.
I'm not gonna hurt you guys. I know you won't. Get out of that room. Come here, Will.
We'll walk towards us,
You
okay?
have cuts. We need to get you checked out by the fire department.
I know this thing.
Yeah, he's fucking wasted.
It is so much fun, dude.
Yeah, okay. Go to the top of your head. Get on your knees.
There you go. Okay, don't move. Yes, sir.
669.
I need some light. That was so fun. Alright, let's go. We need to get you. That was fun, dude. I made it far. What happened? You smoke? Did we catch on fire?
I'm eager to hear what he was on. Looking awkwardly.
I partied all night, dude. That was fun, dude. Oh my god. In the ambulance?
Criminal mischief? Yes. Because I'm saying he's done more than $1,000 worth of damage to this place.
Alright, so just start here, Tim. Okay, fix your everything.
Do we think this was all his blood?
Yeah.
This is so much blood.
Yeah, well... Yeah, that might... I hope that doesn't gross any of you guys out. Remember, he's okay.
Get that, and then honestly, like a free. I think we should get the picture of like in that back room.
Okay, because seriously, whatever he was doing, yeah. We saw him, he's not...
You can with like lighting. Like.
Seriously hurt. Well, he might... I don't know if he's suffering from blood loss. I don't know. I don't think so. I think he was just...
Surveillance footage shown in the body cam footage captures the suspect entering the mall, as well as a clip of him trashing one of the kiosks he vandalized after civilians inside fled the scene. The suspect is 38-year-old William Cole. Police were originally called by mall employees who noticed smoke inside the mall around 6 in the morning. A local news station captured video of the shattered glass door that William broke to get inside the mall. After breaking inside, William then wrecked countless stores, restaurants, and kiosks, causing over $40,000 in damage. footage. He also allegedly set a fire in a trash can at a food court restaurant that luckily didn't spread enough to catch the entire mall on fire. The blood that was mentioned in the body cam footage by responding officers was likely due to William breaking the glass door to get inside. Officers then used his trail of blood to track him into the back office of the Hot Topic he was located in. William has an extensive criminal history. Just 1 month prior to this incident in Essex Junction, Vermont, William was arrested for attempting to set yet another building on fire. When police arrived to that scene, they found a rug in front of the building engulfed in flames. William also later admitted to setting leaves on fire inside of a mailbox on the same building, as well as attempting to break in through the front door. Police revealed that William is also a person of interest in multiple other arson cases across Vermont since the year 2000. William also has prior charges for 6 failures to appear in court, 4 felony charges with 1 conviction, and 19 misdemeanor charges with 4 convictions. For this incident that occurred in the body cam footage, he was charged with 1 count of burglary. He was not charged with arson despite setting a fire inside the store. William pleaded guilty to burglary and was released on conditions. He was also ordered to have a mental health evaluation.
What kind of man laughs in the middle of destruction, and not the joyful kind, but the fractured kind? That eerie laugh officers heard wasn't amusement. It was the sound of a man completely detached from the gravity of his own actions. And you don't forget that sound. It sits in your gut long after it's over. And you can't teach what that laugh means. You just feel it. It's when adrenaline turns to unease. It's that moment where the suspect stops being a threat you can predict and becomes something different. Someone who could cry, charge you, or collapse in the same breath. I've seen people start fires to burn away evidence, and others start them to burn away their pain. And either way, it's never really about the flames. It's about what they can't express any other way. And people forget that when they watch the news. They see the crime, not the crisis. First comes the frustration, then detachment. Then the final moment is usually when a person stops seeing consequences altogether. Whether it's a match, a punch, or a trigger, it's the same loss of moral gravity. Cops don't get to decide whether someone is crazy or criminal. They're not professional counselors. They're trained observers, often with only minimal information to go on. And notice the eerie calm when the officers were searching for the suspect, because you walk out of that mall thinking about how thin the line is between losing it and holding it together, and how some people cross it without ever looking back. And maybe the scary part isn't that he lit the fire. It's that deep down, every one of us has the spark that could do the exact same thing.
Okay, hear me out. The Raising Cane's Mega Maroney meal.
Well, I am just surprised there were no. I was really thinking drugs. I was really thinking maybe drugs involved. And yeah, over time. Now let's see. Let's closing. Let me switch to the closing. Just a minute. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, now we're gonna find someone to rate out to. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. I've only got. I don't know where everyone went, but it is late too, so there's probably that. Night Grumpy. Let's see. Okay. Raid who on? Okay. Am I following who? So can I rate out to somebody? Guys, that's 3. Okay. Dude, no. Not that. Okay. Let's go. Well, he didn't have much. Let's go here. Let's select this, see if it will let me. Okay. Zetsui, let's do him. I want to see Neverness to Everness. And he didn't car video yet, so we're good. We got time. See? Oh, that's where everyone else went. Let's see if he'll let me do it. Oh, yes. And we just... Okay. Waiting for the time to end. It's got tick tock, tick tock. 1 minute, 6 seconds. La 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 la. And I got to remember not to quit stream before I raid. Because I've done that nonsense before. Yeah. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed stream, and I enjoyed having you here, Well, yeah, I gotta quit watching so many body cams probably, but oh well. And yeah, I really am surprised that last one was not drugs. So enjoy your weekend, everybody. We've got 28 seconds, 27 seconds left. And I hope to see you. Well, I'm not sure about Monday's stream. The timing might have to change because I got a dentist appointment. Okay, 11 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! We go. Boom.
Hey Gab, what is up? How are you? Welcome in. Oh, Drew, hey, what is up?